Hi there, folks. Lovely to be with you again. Today, let's talk about some motivation. I'm thinking in terms of David. David the boy, David the king. Started out as a shepherd, learned how to worship God with the harp and the lyre while he was looking after his father's sheep. Fought battles in that circumstance where lions came and he killed the lion, and a bear came and he killed the bear. David grew up with that in his background, and he knew that God was for him. And he knew that when he put his trust in God, God wouldn't fail him. Anyway, the day came, his dad sent him to the front to go and take food to his brothers. The Israelites were involved in a war with the Philistines. And so David took the food and he went off to the front. When he arrived there, he heard Goliath walking up and down, ranting and raving, throwing taunts at the Israelites and mocking God. And his first thought was, who's this uncircumcised Philistine to speak about our God that way and about his people that way? Is nobody doing anything about this? And his brothers got angry with him and they said, you're a boy. Well, okay, he was 17. Goliath was 11 foot tall. They got angry with him. They said, go home. But he didn't. He proposed to Saul that he take Goliath on. And King Saul was also a little bit hesitant because a 17-year-old boy. And he said to him, well, you can't face him like that. He said, wear my armor. And David couldn't. It was too heavy for him. It was too big for him. And then he said, I don't need your armor. I've got the Lord God Almighty on my side. And with that in his mind, David challenged Goliath. He ran out there, and Goliath said to him, come to me. I'll feed your flesh to the birds of the air and the beasts of the field. And David said to him, today the Lord my God will deliver you into my hands, and I'll cut your head off. And then he took out his slingshot and he rumbled in his little bag and found a pebble, one of 5 that he'd collected. And he loaded the slingshot, swung this thing and let go. And the little missile, the pebble, hit Goliath right in the forehead and knocked him on his face. David took his sword and cut his head off, as he said he would. 2 things. First of all, 5 pebbles. Goliath had brothers, and David came prepared. Secondly, he put his trust in God. And if God is for us, who can be against us? It is such a good example that we need to follow, to just praise and worship God in every opportunity we have, and to expect God, declare God's ability to protect us and to fight our battles for us, because the battle is not ours, it is the Lord's. Just bear that in mind, and I hope that this little encouragement resonates with you. God bless you. Have a lovely week.